Treffen ist auch ein Abschied. Mit Hilfe von Adechinos Informationen seid ihr an den Ruinen angekommen. Vielsagend. Oh, damn, das sind echt Ruinen. Ich dachte, das ist einfach nur so eine Sphäre mitten in den Bergen. Oh, fast.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Take it easy.
Aber es ist eigentlich nicht dämlich, dass Navia mitgeht, weil wenn die das Wasser berührt, löst sie sich doch auch auf, oder nicht?
Time to act.
Order guide you. Gather.
Busted.
Fuse is lit.
Body and mind.
The floor here isn't safe.
No, my sword.
Oh, nicht genügend Platz im Inventar für Artefakte. Der Klassiker.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Ja. Du sollst dich von diesem Ort fernhalten.
You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
You're useless.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
Da gibt es vielleicht keinen Weg zurück. Stimmt, wir sind ja durch den Boden gefallen.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Wir haben wohl keine Wahl.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Oh. Instant gestorben.
Time to act.
this bridge.
RIP. Cutscene. Uh-oh. No way. Ups. Unangenehm. Okay, sie lebt noch.
Demoiselle.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine.
Wann es dieses Tauchgebiet gibt, meinst du Fontaine? Also die Wasserwelt sozusagen. Ich glaube, du musst halt entsprechend die Aufträge gemacht haben. Also ich glaube, du kannst schon relativ früh tatsächlich hin. Nur bringt es dir wahrscheinlich relativ wenig, wenn du die Aufträge vorher noch nicht gemacht hast. Und ich glaube, die ganzen Aufträge kommen so mit ungefähr Level 40. Ach so, seit wann es released wurde. Ach so, das müsste so Anfang September gewesen sein. Also vor 4 Monaten ungefähr. Pi mal Daumen. Ja. Also Sommer letztes Jahr ungefähr. Abenteuerstufe 55, ja, okay. 1 Jahr Pause, ja gut. Oh. Wirst einiges nachzuholen haben. Das wird ewig dauern wahrscheinlich. Aber gut. Hat ja auch was Positives irgendwie.
I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Maloose. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
Ich bin Level 60. Seit ungefähr einem Jahr. Oder wahrscheinlich sogar schon länger, ich weiß gar nicht. Schon ziemlich lange auf jeden Fall. Aber ich spiele auch seit Release eigentlich jeden Tag.
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Maloose, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Ja.
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
Das ist einfach ein Flashback oder was?
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Wenn ich jeden Tag spiele, was habe ich noch zu tun? Ich meine, okay, ich skippe die ganze Story, ich spam einfach nur weiter. Naja, jeden Tag spielen ist ja nicht, heißt ja nicht, dass ich viel spiele. Also meistens mache ich täglich halt wirklich nur meine Dailies. Also die täglichen Aufgaben für Urgestein und so. Und meistens war es das schon. Und halt die ganzen Events und so. Also das nimmt schon echt viel Zeit ein. Also da kannst du jeden Tag eigentlich eine gute Stunde spielen. Und machst eigentlich effektiv nichts außer Dailies und Events. Und halt Harz verbrauchen, sag ich mal. Also gut, manchmal dauert es nur 20 Minuten, je nachdem. Aber manchmal auch länger. Und dann halt die ganzen Errungenschaften und so. Ich meine, da wird ja immer pro Update wird so viel hinzugefügt. Also ich komme da ehrlich gesagt nicht hinterher. Und ja, also manchmal mache ich halt so kleine Aufholjagden, wie jetzt. Das streame ich halt immer ein paar Stunden und so und probiere halt die ganze Story und so alles noch nachzuholen und so. Damit ich zumindest das mal erledigt habe. Aber ja, also nur wenn du viel spielst, oder oft spielst, sag ich mal, kommst du trotzdem nicht wirklich hinterher. Also ich müsste nicht nur oft spielen, sondern auch länger spielen. Also ich mache es eher so, ich spiele oft, aber dafür nicht sehr lange. Genau.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, Have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rasula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Gut, wenn du wirklich 12 Stunden am Tag gespielt hast, dann glaube ich dir das, ja. So viel habe ich eigentlich nie gespielt. Also selbst als das Game neu war, also 2020 oder wann das war, ich glaube so 20 Jahre, habe ich nie so viel gespielt. Also es gab mal Tage, da habe ich schon mal einen ganzen Tag gespielt, also ganzer Nachmittag oder so, so 6 Stunden oder so. Aber ich sag mal so, vor allem das letzte Jahr habe ich irgendwie, ich habe so, sagen wir mal so, bis Inazuma rauskam, habe ich eigentlich auch so ähnlich das gehabt. Also ich habe eigentlich immer die Story fertig gehabt und habe dann auch nur noch Erkundungen gemacht, so Kisten suchen, genau. Aber dann hatte ich irgendwann nicht mehr so viel Zeit. Dann habe ich es halt immer weiter reduziert und halt, wie gesagt, geguckt, dass ich halt die Dailies mache und so für Urgestein, dass ich das halt nicht, also weil das ist ja so Story-Kisten suche und so, das kann man ja immer machen. Aber tägliche Aufträge und so ist es ja irgendwie Urgestein, was einem dann fehlt, wenn man es nicht täglich macht. Und da habe ich mich immer darauf fokussiert. Und dann war es halt so, Update kommt und ich mache nur 50% gefühlt. Dann nächstes Update kommt, dann mache ich vielleicht mal 60%. Da kommt noch ein Update, dann mache ich vielleicht mal 80%, aber dann wieder nur 50%. Dann bleibt bei jedem Update irgendwie so ein bisschen was offen, was du nie machst. So Bait-Aufträge oder versteckte Aufträge oder sonst was, Errungenschaften. Und irgendwann, so wie jetzt zum Beispiel, ich habe noch Sachen in der Summe offen. Wenig, aber noch ein bisschen. Komplett Sumero habe ich noch nicht fertig. Und jetzt gibt es schon Fontaine. Also habe ich quasi 3 Gebiete, die ich nicht fertig habe. Und das würde wahrscheinlich 200 Stunden, wahrscheinlich noch länger dauern, das alles nachzuholen. Das ist ja bombastisch. Also werde ich noch ewig brauchen, um da mal aufzuholen, falls ich es überhaupt jemals schaffe.
We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson,
Wird schwierig.
inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
You know all these people.
Das war eine mega böse Lache.
Why are they laughing?
Das war böse.
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Jetzt erinnern sie sich alle, dass sie eigentlich tot sind.
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others.
Danke dir. Und ja, auch dir viel Erfolg und ja, gute Nacht. Noch ist es Nacht, ja.
Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid. And don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
We're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, Demoiselle.
Farewell.
RIP.
you're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Vache. Damn, I remember that. Wenn Menschen also aufgelöst werden, werden sie zu Okeanid.
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
Ach übrigens, Siegwin lässt sich grüßen.
Siegwin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Siegwin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Siegwin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
Du bist ja die Expertin, du triffst die Entscheidung.
So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Oh, ich hoffe, dass Navia bald wieder auf den Beinen steht.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Quietly now. Let me read you a verse. No, my sword!
Time for a light jump!
Uh-oh.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Take it easy.
Seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Time to witness the power of the water. Huh? Rain.
Stabilize.
Things are about to get dicey. Body and...
What is these?
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Da scheint etwas an den Wänden zu sein.
Stone slates.
Graffiti. Fettes
Seems
Graffiti.
like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Sie scheint der Prophezeiung zu entsprechen.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Ich verstehe, was du meinst, Paimon.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the water's drowning fontaine, come before the third? Where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Warum noch wach? Young Syntax? Aus dem gleichen Grund wie du. Bürgigeld. Auch das zweite Bild ist ziemlich verwirrend.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
Das war nur ein Joke. Ich habe Urlaub.
Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
In Wirklichkeit spielt es nun keine Rolle mehr, wer diese Platten geschaffen hat. Entscheidend ist, ob die Prophezeiung wahr wird. Kaputter Schlafrhythmus. Ja, bei mir ist es so ähnlich. Silvester hat es ein bisschen durcheinander gebracht. Leider. Ein bisschen.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright. Bis morgen.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever, so please don't think you're an imposition. Alright, I'll be on my way then.
No, wieso geht's denn instant weiter? Paimon und du macht euch auf den Weg zum Schutzposten Spina so. Warum? Wir haben uns einen einstündigen Auftrag gemacht. Warum geht es instant weiter? Warum ist da mal nicht 5 Minuten Pause, wo man mal was anderes machen kann?
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! No, the boss is the best.
Du hast es verdient, Paimon.
Ooh, desserts! Nice! These are all Paimons! Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Ist das Mona?
That voice. Is
Was
that
zum
who I
Teufel
think
machen
it
die
is?
hier?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
Dort könnten wir dich ja auch fragen, Fräulein. Haben die Sterne nicht gesagt, dass wir uns hier treffen würden?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scryglass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadter surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
Darf ich fragen, wie deine Meisterin heißt?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Wird nicht passieren. Wer ist mit 3-mal so starker Reisender?
Terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Bist du wegen der Prophezeiung nach Fontaine gekommen?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Kannst du mich mit deiner Meisterin in Kontakt bringen?
Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Ja, das haben wir uns selbst eingebrockt.
Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday.
Junge, warum gibt's keine Pause in dem Auftrag? Check's nicht.
To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kinda sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuville